Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's like 6:30. Tim just left for work, and honestly, thank God. He's been getting under my skin. Ella and I know I'm a little slanted, but Ella and I have been back here in the sunroom for like 4 hours. Granted, I've been doing stuff, so it's not been, terrible. And I have TV on for her, and I go out and get her juice and, stuff like that. But Tim has been building his 3D printer, and it's been irritating him. It's not going together the way it needs to. So he gets frustrated. Ella wants to go out and see what her daddy's doing, but she can't because it just annoys him to the point that he gets agitated more and starts like getting pissy with her. And me, too, if I'm trying to tell him about what I've been doing or, what have you. His mom's pissing him off. Things just are not going great today. And thank freaking heavens that he just left for work, because I was losing my mind. I had to take 2 of these 2-foot cricket mats, not 2, but the same one twice, and cut out a bunch of decals. So I started to tell you guys yesterday, but I ended up scrapping that vlog because Tim came home and just stood there and stared at me in the doorway, and he didn't end up leaving to go back to work. He ended up going out working on his printer a little bit. We went out and got some food, stuff like that. But I have a lady who messaged me the other day on Etsy, and she wanted to get no. I literally just spent the last like 3 hours trying to cut these things out, and this one goes and gets all messed up. Whatever, it's just one. I'll just recut it. She wanted 15 of these remembrance candles. It says your wings were ready, but our hearts were not. And then she wants the name and date on the back here. She wants 15 of them, and she wants them shipped out by Friday. So she wants 8 black and 7 blue. So the decals are all cut, except for the one name that just got messed up somehow. But all of the black are cut and weeded out. The dates, the name, and the main decal, all cut and weeded out. There's 8 names, 8 dates, and 6 of these because I already have 2 on candles, all in black. And then I have 7 names, 7 dates, and 7 of the main decals in the blue color, all cut and ready to go. They just need weeded out. They just got done cutting here like a minute ago. And it's like 90 degrees outside. It's hot AF in the sunroom here. I'm working with my craft table, which has epoxy stuff on it, which has, my cups on it. None of that stuff is turning right now, or curing, but it's still kind of curing, if that makes sense. So tumblers and anything epoxy, you make it, let it sit for 12 hours. You can stop spinning it at that point, or unmolding. You can demold it, take it out of the molds. So you're left with the design. Do what you have to do with it. Like this one here, I had to put the little eyelet piece into. This is an order for a keychain here. I just used the chunky purple glitter that I had. But get that stuff all in there, and then I have to let it sit flat for another like 12 hours or so. Otherwise it bends. Like this one here is not flat. You guys can see it curves up because I did not let it cure properly, laying on a flat surface, which this one's garbage anyways because it overfilled and everything. But I do have this mold here and this pregnancy mold here that I will be making to sell and everything, but this one here, it did not go well. It, like I said, it overfilled. It clogged up the hole where the key ring is supposed to go through and stuff like that. So this one is essentially just garbage. But then I have, you know, like the purple chunky best friend keychain hearts, and if I don't keep dropping this stuff, my favorite is the sea turtle mold in the purple glitter. But I had to sand down the one Nightmare Before Christmas cup because a fruit fly landed on it. So I had to sand it down, re-epoxy it last night. And now that one's done, so now I have to let it sit for 3 days, and then I can meet up with the lady to give her her cups. Because she did already pay for them like a month or so ago. And it's just been one thing after another with these cups. I have been keeping updated with, like, keeping her updated throughout, letting her know, you know, I got pregnant, you know, I found out I was pregnant, got really tired, and I would work on them when I could, and she was fine. I informed her about the miscarriage, and obviously that put me in a slump, made it so I didn't want to do anything epoxy wise for a few days and stuff like that. And then I started working on the cup that I'm making for my OBGYN, and I'm so excited. At first, I don't want to pick it up because of all the glitter, but at first I was not a huge fan of it, but now that I'm like looking at it, I'm really, really loving it. I'm really hoping it turns out the way that I want it to. But it's gonna, this is the cup here, so it's like a purple, it's the same purple chunky glitter, but I didn't know when I bought this glitter, it has a light, or it has a dark blue fine glitter mixed in, which is what you guys can see. A lot of that is like a blue. To me it's blue. Tim said it just looks like a really dark purple, and then the chunky part looks like a pinkish purple. But to me it just looks like straight blue and purple mix. But I'm just really hoping that it turns out the way I want it to. And then it's going to have these decals on it, so it's going to have coffee scrubs and rubber gloves on the bottom of it, which I think is going to look good. On one side it's going to say every day is Labor Day, and then the other one I'm going to cover up her name. Okay, I hear Ella. I'm going to cover up her name just for privacy reasons, but it's going to say Dr. blah 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 at your cervix. You know, just a little play on words, with the little stethoscope with the baby feet inside. So that's what I'm going to put on the cup. It's going to be in white, you know, like this. So let me slide this over here. I just, you know, privacy reasons, you know. But this is what it's gonna look like against the purple. And then, like I said, the one side is gonna say every day is Labor Day. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see how it ends up turning out. I will try to keep you guys updated on it, but like I said, due to her name and everything, I just don't want that to be thrown out there. And then, you know, she's a great doctor if you guys are looking for an OB in my area, but I also don't want to just be throwing her out there for everyone. But she is just a really, really great doctor. But I'm going to take a little break because I had so many of these that I weeded that I just don't want to weed this stuff out right now. I also need to take all of these stickers off of the candles, and that's going to be a pain in the butt and a half. I need to go see what Ella's up to in here. She's just sitting down watching TV, so... Honey, you need to stay out of the bathroom. She's got my clump of hair ties. You need to stay out of the bathroom. Do you hear me? That means toothbrushes, mommy's hairbrushes, everything. She's been taking off with my toothbrush multiple times today. Yeah. But I'm gonna sit down and finally get to edit, being that Tim's now gone, and just kind of chill out for the rest of the day, because I've been like, I feel like I've been work all day, and I don't get 2 minutes to myself right now because I have been so busy with, you know, keeping after her and keeping her out of Tim's hair and everything, that I haven't had a minute to myself. If I'm in the bathroom, she's in there with me. If I'm in the sunroom, she's in there with me. If I come out to the kitchen, she's out there with me, but then we go immediately back to the sunroom. And I'm tired. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I had a few sandwiches earlier because I had to take my antibiotic, so I did get that done. I got dishes done up. It took me, dang it, it just knocked the soap. But everything's done. But these are the candle stickers that I have to take off. I have to peel them off, spray them with Goo Gone, and then take like a hard bristled toothbrush and scrub with that. I listed up the fruit fly traps on Etsy. I listed up this one, the standalone one here, and the one that twists onto a pop cap or pop bottle. Got those all put on Etsy. Hopefully they can, you know, start selling. I've kind of been in a slump with Etsy. It's been pretty rough for me the last couple of months, between obviously finding out about the pregnancy, and then finding out about losing the pregnancy and stuff like that. It's just been, it's been harder on me. Let me get some water. But yeah, it's been harder on me to get orders done in a timely manner, obviously while being pregnant, and then the finding out about losing the baby, which at this point I can start calling them by their name, because at this point the name reveal should be up. But between finding out about baby River and then finding out about losing baby River, it's been hard. You know, to find out about something that you wanted so desperately. You know, at that point we had been trying for 1.5 years, and we lost him or her, you know, him or her, we don't know what it was. And then happened to get back into the swing of things. It's been a little easier since having the surgery, but you know, nonetheless it still sucks, because it like I said, it's something that I've wanted so desperately. And then seeing Stephanie Bear and Karen from KK Baby J, seeing them go on and have healthy pregnancies, being due within 2 weeks of, you know, when I was due. I think Karen is due February 11th, I think it was, and then I think Stephanie is due around March 11th, and my due date would have been the February 25th to March 2nd had I gone on to have a successful pregnancy. So it sucks, you know, them being so close. I went through another pregnancy with Karen. Obviously she has no idea who I am or, you know, what have you, but she had Sutton days, just like a month before I had Ella. So, you know, we went through the pregnancy essentially together. I could rely on her videos to see how she was feeling and everything like that. Like, I had that support, kind of. even though, like I said, she had no idea who I was. And it was also the same with Rochelle Swanee from Rochelle and Justin. She had Emma a month to the day that I had Ella. So yeah, it was nice having that to lean on to. But it's hard. But I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna edit, and I will see you guys all in a little bit. Keep you guys updated with how things are going, but for now I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna edit and relax in the AC because, like I said, it is extremely hot out today. And I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, so I just edited a video for today, the name reveal for today, and a video for tomorrow. I was gonna upload the name reveal tomorrow after the vlog that I have set to go out tomorrow, but I asked on my YouTube group and people said tonight they would like to see it, so it's uploading. Right now I don't know what's going on. The name reveal says it's uploaded 90%, then it still has to process. The one for tomorrow says upload complete, processing will begin shortly. And that's also what the one for tonight says as well, which is like Christmas shopping, birthday shopping, and baby's name reveal question mark type thing. They're just not processing for whatever reason. So I'm gonna let them go for a little bit and come back in and check on them in a bit once they've got, hopefully, get done processing. But just been sitting in here. I really need to clean my nightstand. What? Those are Daddy's gloves. Okay. I have I'm not even gonna show it. There's 2, 4, 6. There's 8 cans of pop. No. 8 bottles of water, 5 cans of pop. I need to clean that up. Ella had Cheerios in bed. She finished it all, which honestly I'm really happy. Firewall, I don't care. Firewall protection, I don't know. But she ate her Cheerios. She's acting crazy. But the reason why she ate in the bedroom is because Tim has his printer out here, taking up the entire table. So, couldn't really get her to sit out here and eat, but at least she ate. That makes me happy. There's nothing going on outside. I don't know what it is. I think it's the antibiotic that my doctor has me on, which is Flagyl, I think is the name brand for it. But ever since I've been taking it, I've been having some real bad heartburn no matter what I eat. If I have like cereal or any kind of dairy or eggs, I get left with a nasty like rotten egg taste in my mouth, and it has, you know, it lingers. I could drink water, I can drink pop, I could eat something different. It just leaves that nasty like rotten egg taste in my mouth. And it usually takes about 12 hours for it to go away, and it's disgusting. And just heartburn, stuff like that. So, oh man, I am going to take a pregnancy test right now. Just make sure my levels are, I'm pretty sure they're going to be back to 0 at this point. But I'm just going to go ahead and take one anyways. These expire 5/31 of 2022, so that's good. These expire 9/21 of 2022, which is my ovulation tests. Didn't think I was going to be needing these before then, and I was going to give them to friends and family who needed them, but I'm glad I held on to them just to have. Ella just went by, that's why that light kicked on. But I'm going to take this test, just like I said, just to make sure that my numbers are back down to 0. And I'll let you guys know how that goes, I guess. Alright, so I just ended up taking the dip one and the 1.88 one that I had. And they're still positive. I figured after the surgery my levels would drop rapidly and be zeroed out, but it's only been, I guess, 5 days at this point, 4 days. But my tests are still showing positive. They're not as dark, but they are, you know, there. So I guess I'll just have to keep testing, and this is not with a hold or anything, so I'm assuming my levels are still going to be pretty high. So I'm just going to have to keep testing out or testing until I test out, because I mean, I know it don't matter because, you know, right now I need to wait until I go see my OB in 4 weeks. I will see them or see her to discuss further options. She wants to run tests and stuff like that, and then wait and try to get pregnant after. So I still have plenty of time. It just sucks, you know. What are you doing? Your foot looks nasty, girlfriend. That's why you wear shoes outside. But yeah, it just sucks. But I'm still waiting for my videos to upload on YouTube. I need to go and change her. So I'm gonna go get that stuff done. Get out of the toilet paper, please. So yeah, there's a hair bow down there, honey. I'm gonna go get her changed, get a little bit of dishes done up that need done up, like her bowl from her cereal and stuff like that. And maybe fold the last load of laundry that I have. Thankfully I don't have much that I need to do, so I'm gonna get that stuff done and then maybe go out and weed out the rest of those decals for the candles, I guess. So yeah.